All right, Kenman here, and this squishy pack today is going to be a fun unboxing. I actually picked this up on my way to Blade Show, Texas. If you watched the video of me on the trek down, I stopped at Cabela's and I made a little purchase. Then I got sidetracked the entire trip. Did find some actual gas station knives, and the long story short, never unboxed this. And here we are. Why don't we just go ahead and get right to it? All right. So I was at Cabela's on the way down. I was like, I'm going to stop in, kind of see what they got real quick. And I found these bag on the floor. That's right. I got two of them. Today we're looking at the Cabela's brand folding knife. These were $10. It's kind of one of those things that's perfect for a little experiment in the knife world, what $10 will buy you. And also there's a little KDK customization that we're going to be able to do to these that we'll talk about. So there they are, blister pack, Cabela's folding knife, gray coated 420 steel blade on there, liner lock, lightweight machined aluminum handle, and a steel clip. So aluminum handle in green or red, we could do a cool laser mark on that. What's fun is with the aluminum, this is an aluminum Ozark Trail, I can do a nice white laser. So that white mark where the snowflakes are is the laser on blue aluminum. So I have a couple new aluminum knives, this green and red. We can do something on there. Similar to this right here, we've got a red aluminum Civivi with that Wi-Fi Sagaya pattern that I drew up. So lots of different options. Let's not waste any more time and get into it. I hate opening these packs. This is a job for the sheriff. Look at the sheriff, super thick, big old handle, 154, and I can get in there like that. See how nice that was? You have so much more control with that big blade. That big handle, and then that smaller, super sharp blade. I can get in there real easy, make the cuts on stuff like this without having to risk injury. With these packs sometimes can be a little bit much. So let's just get both of them out right away. Call it a day. Let's go in this way here. Look at this, just boom, in, across. Tell me that's not the sign of a sharp knife. Look at that mirror polished edge. The Sheriff, one of a kind, custom, picked up at the Midwest Knife Makers Guild. All right, we have them out. I'll set that aside. We can use that for reference if need be. We got both of them here. They're not assisted opening. For some reason, I thought it said assisted. Ooh, definitely very stiff. Wow, look at this. Eesh. You're not opening that like that. We're going to have to get in here and make some adjustments. Wow, so these are both really, really stiff open, close. See if we can break that in. What size? Wow, look at that. It looks almost like a... Let's take a look. Hold on. I'm going to guess these are 7s. It is T7s on there. So I got to take out my T8. Or wait. Yeah. Wait, is this a T8? T9. Yep, 9. I'm sorry. I was like, wait, it needs to be bigger than an 8. 9. Oh, no. We may have captive pivot or non-captive pivot issues here. Wow. These may not even have action to be able to do this. That free spins, so I can't Bummer. So the thing is I can't loosen it without two tools, and I don't have two T9s. So I may or may not be able to loosen that up unless I get another T9, because it's kind of, I need a tool on both sides. It's kind of free spinning. See, when I spin this one, that also spins. See if I can do that on this one maybe. Nope, they both. Well, that's what you get for 10 bucks. Let's put this out of the way. All right. I got that one to open. Okay, there we go. If you really... Wow, really? All right. Got it. Action. Terrible. Let's go. 10 bucks. 420 steel. Real squeaky there. I'll have to find another tool. I might be able to find another T9 somewhere. I might have to buy one, but I can't loosen it up at this point, so we'll just have to deal with it. It does flip out, but we're not going to be able to get too terrible. Maybe I did loosen that one a little bit. All right, stop messing around, Kenman. Let's just review this. Blades are not quite centered, a little bit off to the side. Very stiff. This one's solid when it's open. Definitely solid when it's open, and so we might be able to loosen it up a little bit and it might still be solid. But as it is, it's kind of a stiff. This one's not so bad. Let's go ahead and try a little drop of the old KPL. Probably right there. And then let's go ahead and oil this thing up, see what that does, if it even makes a difference. Ooh, careful. Shaving my thumbnail there. Work that oil in a little bit. A little bit of work. We're actually breaking this thing in. So yeah, for 10 bucks, you're getting a knife that needs a little oil in there, a little pivot adjust. This actually might actually have some action to it. We're getting somewhere. So we'll just leave the green one as is. We'll mess with the red one and see what our improvements are. Not bad. Just that little bit of oil in there definitely helped out a little bit. Blade is solid. No play. Not quite centered. If I tighten it a little bit, it'll center up, but we actually, if anything, we need to loosen it. Same kind of thing here. It's just a little bit that way. Tightening it will bring it over, but then it'll be too tight because that's definitely stiffer than it needs to be right now. Okay. I could sit here and mess around all day and not get anywhere. Let's just keep going. So the Cabela's folding knife, 420 steel, aluminum on the handle. We'll do a laser mark pattern on there, something fun. Maybe use them as giveaways. And then it could just be a little beater that you throw in your glove box or whatever that's a little custom KDK style. Have some fun. It's breaking in. The pocket clip cannot be swapped, and it is tip down only, which I'm not a huge fan of. But there you go, at 10 bucks, that's kind of what you get. Got some speed holes, little line on there. The aluminum seems okay. There's a little kind of a gouge in it right there. That's definitely happened before they anodize the aluminum because it's under the ano. So, I mean, you're seeing what you get for the 10 bucks. This side is kind of raised up. It looks more like a screw than like a pivot. See how like that looks like the normal pivot? It's kind of recessed in there. And this just looks like it's like a screw right on the top. No real recessed hole, so you lose that. No clip swap. I mean, for $10, yeah, you know, is it the worst? I've seen worse. The action was pretty bad, but it is improved. Little Christmas colors kind of going on here. Where's my ruler? All right. Overall length, 6 inches. Just a 6-inch blade, total length there. 2.5 on the blade. You could say 2 3/4 in an angle, but it's more of a 2.5. You got 2 5/8 on the cutting surface, little curve on the belly, and 3.5 on the handle. Definitely a smaller offering. 0.1 on the blade thickness. Carries all the way out to there, and then you got a little swedge on the top, and then that grind on the bottom. Handle is 0.42 and 0.98 in the width that way, and the blade is 0.87 that way. Man, this thing is holding on. Starting to flash like it's going to die, though. How many more are we going to get? Okay, action on this one is improving a lot. I did have a cheap gas station knife that I picked up once that actually had some really, really bad action. I had a hard time opening it, and it broke in pretty well. So this, you're seeing the quality and how much very little adjustments can improve this. Do you want to pick up a knife that you have to make a lot of adjustments to improve it, though? I mean, I don't know. Maybe sometimes you just want to buy a $10 knife, beat the crap out of it that day, and throw it in the garbage when you're done. Call it. 3.07. 3.28 on the drop bear. 2.99. 307. So the green is a little lighter than the red. Good to know. But they're both, you know, a little bit lighter than drop bear, but the drop bear is larger. Boom. I compare everything with the Kaiser drop bear. Excellent clutch lock. Kaiser's version of the axis lock. Really good action on it. Opens up very well. Super snappy. Solid blade. Lots of jimps. It's a win. Not quite full size, but a great EDC size. You can see the Cabela's knife is a good 1/2 inch or more shorter on the blade, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch shorter on the handle. So a smaller offering. If you're looking for a little beater, a little glove box knife that's just an emergency in case you don't have another one on you, but why wouldn't you have another one on you? Kind of a nice 3.5 finger grip. It feels good in the hand. These little jimps right here. Could be nice if it would ride out. There's a little kind of a harpoon little spot you can drop your thumb into. Decent little size. Could be a good user. I don't know how well that 420 steel is going to hold up on that edge. It will require some fine tuning. Laser marks. So we will do a fun little custom laser mark. They're just good little canvas to mess around. Little prizes we'll give away in the future or something like that. What would you like to see on these? Comment below. Tell me a good little pattern. If we just want to do that Wi-Fi pattern on there, we could, or we come up with something new or something I've already done. The snowflakes. I don't know. Fun little knife from Cabela's. Always good to check stuff out, see what's out in the world so you can enjoy the ones that you really love even more. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.